Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Jeff Wright. I'm proud to be the superintendent here in the Sauk Prairie School District and glad that you could join us this morning as we honor Amanda, Emily, Garth, Ethan, and Jordan for completing their Project Search internships. If I were to put a motto on this year as a school district, it would be find a way. That throughout this entire last 14 to 16 months, we've had to work together, setting a goal and then finding a way to get that goal accomplished. And Project Search is no different. When you first did your interviews over Meet, a Google Meet, to figure out if you wanted to be a part of Project Search, you had no idea what the internship would even look like, but nor did we. We knew what we wanted to accomplish. We knew what goals we hoped to set for you as interns, but we didn't know what it would look like because none of us did. But we found a way, and we found a way together. And so to the interns, to Patty, to Liz, to our partners at Sauk Prairie Healthcare, and then all the partners that joined us along the way, thank you for helping us make this program still possible in a year when we didn't know what was going to happen. And I hope that that's a message that we can take into our futures, that we can always look for goals that we set together, work together to accomplish those goals, and find a way to get them done, even when the whole world throws obstacles in our way that make it difficult to get them done. And so on behalf of the school district, we congratulate you. We're proud that you found a way to make Project Search work for you in a year that the world did just about everything it could do to make it impossible. But as teammates, we made it happen, and I'm proud that we get to join together to celebrate today. I'm also going to introduce some of my partners from Sauk Prairie Healthcare to say a few words of welcome. Sean Lurch, the Chief Executive Officer of Sauk Prairie Healthcare, and Robbie Boss, the Vice President of Human Resources. So again, good morning. Thank you for celebrating with us this morning. Let's welcome two of our guests from Sauk Prairie Healthcare.
Oh, that is bright. Thank you, Jeff. My name is Robbie Boss. I'm Vice President of Human Resources at Sauk Prairie Healthcare. And I was one of the people that Project Search first approached. Liz, remember that? About 6 years ago, right when we had just moved into the new hospital, where we still didn't even know where we put everything. And Liz said, Robbie, how about engaging in a partnership with us in bringing interns to your hospital to assist in providing care to our patients? And at that time, we thought, I just don't know if we can make this happen. It's so soon after the opening. But we decided we would make it happen. So I appreciate Jeff's words around making it happen, because I was thinking about this past year and the difficulties that we faced from about February, March on. One of the things that we typically do in February and March is we hold assessment days where interns can come and check out the hospital and learn a little bit about the tasks that they will be asked to do, because we really want to create an employment setting for these interns. And if we've learned anything, especially in a healthcare organization, we've learned about resilience. We've learned that things can go bad, and they can go bad really fast. And you can wallow in that, you can feel sorry for yourself, or you can decide, how can we adapt? How can we move on and get it done? And sometimes you can't do the things that you wanted to do. You can't have the graduations that you wanted, the family gatherings. We couldn't see patients other than people having babies and emergency care patients for quite some time in 2020. We wondered how we would ever be able to come out on the other end of this. I was lucky enough to have continued connection with Liz and Patty, knowing that the interns were having opportunities in a place where there was no risk to our patients in terms of their care. I don't think I've ever been so delighted as I was when we were able to begin providing vaccines to our community members so that we could get back to, are you ready? The new normal. Next year, we look forward to having Project Search back on our hospital campus. We missed you so much this last year. When I told the leadership group today that I would be coming here to wish you well in your graduation, there was an outpouring of email and responses saying, I can't wait for Project Search to come back. We missed our opportunity with you, but we know that you were getting it done with the help of the other partners we have in this community. Congratulations for making it happen and getting it done. Thank you.
And now we have a special presentation right now. A very talented young lady wants to share her talents with you. Just a little side note, she actually took some time to sing to the residents at Maplewood, and the crowd in the nursing home was so appreciative and thought, wow, what a great young lady. So here she is, Amanda Bedvick, singing How Far We'll Go.
Oh, I forgot to put this down. Here. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, but no one knows how far it goes. If the wind on my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island.
No, I don't know how I can top that, but amazing, Amanda, thank you. Amanda and I were driving around, because we did a lot of that this year with all our sites. And I was talking about songs, and she loves Disney, and then we started talking, and all of a sudden I was searching it while we were waiting for another intern, and I said, how far it'll go? That's it, that's our theme, because all these interns will go far. This year our program looked very, our program looked very different. And some people may think, oh, different, that's a bad thing. And we learned it's not. It meant a little more challenging, a little more nerve-wracking, even scary. These interns had to go in brand new places they've never been before. We didn't have time to prep them. They just showed up. Thanks to our wonderful businesses and our organizations, our interns were able to have a fantastic internship. I've said in the past, we couldn't have done it without you. That phrase took on a whole new meaning this year. And it's because of those people right there. It definitely took a village this year to educate our interns, and we have an amazing community here. Words can't express the gratitude we feel for these wonderful people that took our interns for them to work at their sites. I'd like to take a moment to recognize these extraordinary people at this time. When we call your name, we just have a small token, if you wouldn't mind coming up. First one, McFarland's Manufacturing. So McFarland's Manufacturing and retail, we met them all at once, and they're like, yeah, we'll try this. We'll give it a shot. Garth was working at McFarland's Manufacturing for 2 rotations, and they were very impressed. And I was impressed with McFarland's, how they stepped up, kept raising the bar, giving them more challenging jobs to do, and they kept seeing the value of Garth, but yet also teaching him. I mean, you'll see a picture, side by side, they were right there. With a majority of you too, you're all right there side by side working with our interns. And then we have McFarland's Retail. Laura went away. Laura also learned that, yeah, we've got this young gentleman. Yes, we need to clean, but I want to challenge them with other things, and she kept adding more and more and more. And these 2 employers both hired their interns. So give them a round of applause. Thank you. At McFarland's Retail, we had both Jordan and Ethan working there. Thanks. Then we have Mueller Sports Medicine. Little story here. Val, this amazing parent that I knew her as, because I had her son the first year of Project Search. And so I didn't have to sell her on Project Search. She knew about it, and she had to sell it to Mueller Sports Medicine, and thank you so much, because our interns love office work. We have some really talented young ladies and gentlemen that want to do office work, and that's kind of hard to find. So when we reached out and they said yes, we were so excited. Michelle and Val were amazing. Michelle sat in a cubicle, and right next to her would be our intern. And she pushed for independence, but yet she was there to be that safety net if needed. And it was just the greatest situation to be side by side, yet they had their own cubicle working on their own. And it's awesome. So amazing, so awesome. Thank you, Mueller. This is Val and Michelle. And they had a young lady by the name of Ania, and also Emily just shined while working at Mueller's. So thank you so much. We have Maplewood, Sauk Prairie. So Maplewood has hired our interns in the past, so they were familiar with the program. And what we didn't expect to find was this amazing person. She was hired like a month before our intern started, so not only did she have to get used to a new job, she also said, yes, I'll work with an intern. And this is Caitlin. She's a head of Central Supply, and she had an intern of Amanda. And another great role model showing how this is how we work, and now we're going to layer more and more and more as the year goes. And she really pushed Amanda, but the outcome was this great growth that we both have talked about so many times, what Amanda did there and how she improved her skills and just got better and better. It was amazing to watch. And Caitlin, you are an amazing person. There was also Sherry at Maplewood that took her on as housekeeping. And I want to thank Paul for opening the doors to let us be there. So thanks, Caitlin. Sauk County ADRC, Terrell. We worked right at the community center where they are located making senior meals. So Terrell was another one that they had somebody in place, and we had an intern there, and then Terrell at the same time learning her new job, she had to learn how to work with our interns, which were Garth and Amanda, and excellent job. I mean, I'm going to say that over and over because there wasn't a bad sight in this whole group. The way you treated our interns with respect and challenged them and just really took them under your wings, I'm so happy. And Terrell is just as amazing. She did a great job. She was always questioning, making sure she was doing okay. Is this all right? Is there anything I can improve on? I really appreciate everything you've done. Thanks, Terrell. 6-8. This is John. And when we started at the beginning of the year, would you want to have an intern? They said yes. And to not turn us away was a huge thing because we had people that just couldn't take our interns, and we understood. But John had our interns working yard work, which some of them loved it, and some of them not so much. But we also worked in the kitchen. We had some office work. Emily was working in the office. Amanda was doing some cleaning and bathrooms and organizing rooms and everything. And it was going quite well. And then COVID hit, and then they reduced their numbers of contact people, so then we had to back out. But thank you so much for opening your doors. You gave us an opportunity to see what volunteerism is. And Ethan was there too. And Ethan's like, I'd like to do this again. I'd like to volunteer. And that's one thing we stress in our program is volunteering. So it was a great opportunity. Thanks. And last but not least, our school district. We were able to get into Bridges Elementary and Tower Rock and our maintenance building. And there they had jobs for us. We cleaned classrooms, we did the floors. One of Jordan's favorites was setting up for the cafeteria for the tables and getting all set up and tearing down. Ethan also worked at Bridges Elementary. Ethan and Garth and Jordan all worked at the maintenance building where we cleaned equipment. And Amanda was out at Tower Rock doing the custodial work there. It was just so great because when we weren't finding places, the district's like, yeah, bring them in, let's do this. And some other buildings were trying to figure some things out, but by then we did find other sites. So others were more than willing in our district, and I appreciate all their help to get this off the ground. So thank you to the Sauk Prairie School District. And we have one team here. Emily worked at the district office. And, oh, Judy, come on up. So, Emily was at the district office, and there were some big projects that Vicki or Judy didn't have time for, and they trained Emily, and again, they were right there for her, waiting for her, helping her out if she needed it. But Emily also learned independence at this time, and she gained her skills, and she's like, I got it. And she would go ahead and do the job. So the district office has been amazing with challenging Emily with there were some jobs that, okay, it was with tax forms and stuff, and then we had to go into the system. And I was like losing it, couldn't figure it out, and it was hurting my head. But Emily got it, because there were so many if-then statements. Well, if it was this, then it's this, and if it's that, that. It was very challenging, but congratulations to Emily for doing it, and ladies, thank you for giving Emily that opportunity and believing in her. So, good job. And another partner was Ace Hardware store. I didn't see anybody walking in, right? Ace Hardware, we had Ethan that loved McFarland so much. He liked the store, he liked retail. And so I went across the street, and how convenient, right from our site. So Ethan would walk to work across the street, and they, there too, they would challenge him, they would give him new jobs. We're gonna try something new today. And that's exactly what I love, just bringing on more. So thank you, Ace Hardware Store. And now we have remarks. DWD could not attend today, so they sent us a video.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Delora Newton, Administrator of the Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development's Division of Vocational Rehabilitation. I'm joining you today on behalf of Secretary Designee Amy Bahacek and the entire DWD leadership team. Since taking on my role with DVR, I can honestly say that Project Search graduations are some of my most favorite things to attend each year. Project Search not only benefits program graduates, but businesses and communities as well. Given the historic challenges we've all faced due to COVID-19, we are so proud of your commitment to completing the program and preparing yourselves to meet your career goals. The more I've heard about Project Search, the more I realize that this program simply would not be possible without the work of so many people determined to make the program a success year in and year out. First, I would like to recognize Sauk Prairie Healthcare Center and their dedicated staff who have mentored these young professionals throughout the year, despite the many challenges presented by the pandemic. Not only have you opened your doors to Project Search, you have provided your interns with the skills, training, and confidence they need to achieve their employment goals and succeed in the workplace. Your dedication to the success of these graduates is evident by your strong support and ongoing commitment to Project Search. Thank you. And to all the other partners who made Project Search possible here at Sauk Prairie Healthcare Center, the schools, the service providers, employers, family, friends, and others. Without your continued support of the program, none of this would be possible. But most importantly, I would like to thank and congratulate our amazing Project Search graduates. You are part of a much larger group of 176 Wisconsinites who, like yourselves, are graduating from Project Search this year. It is an honor to celebrate this terrific milestone with you today. You worked hard, and now you've set yourself up for a lifetime of success. And for that, I want to give you my sincerest congratulations. Everyone in Wisconsin deserves the opportunity to succeed and to develop the job skills they need to achieve their goals. And that's why Project Search is such a valuable experience for those who participate in the program. We know that to support and grow our economy and our workforce, We must ensure that everyone who wants a job can get a job. And that means supporting individuals as they seek employment with no regards to barriers or work history. And as we all know, and you demonstrate, individuals with disabilities want to work and are defined by their numerous unique abilities more than anything else. And Project Search sites and thousands of employers across Wisconsin agree. You are some of the best employees an employer can have. Thank you for your hard work and determination, and best of luck to you in the future. I am sure you will accomplish anything you put your minds to. For years to come, Wisconsin's workforce and employers will benefit from the skills you bring to work every single day. Thank you.
All right, now we would like to take time. Our interns each have a presentation, so we would start with Amanda.
My name is Amanda, and this is my slideshow of 2021. My parents are Tammy and Terry Vedvik. Patty is my instructor. Lacey is my skills trainer. Patty and Sue are my job developers, and Shane is my DVR counselor. Rotation 1, Stacy, Tower Rock Elementary School. Caitlin from Maplewood, Sauk Prairie. Terrell from ADRC Senior Meals. Dave at Piggly Wiggly, and Sherry from Maplewood of Sauk Prairie. Project Search has taught me how to multitask and keep track of time. I also learned how to count out items, to organize and stock neatly. I have picked up my pace, my speed on the job with time. I know how to answer interview questions, and I have learned independent living skills. Rotation 1, Tower Rock Elementary School. My jobs were cleaning a variety of rooms, sanitizing touch points throughout the school, shredding papers, washing windows, and helping Stacy with other jobs if needed. Rotation 2, my Maplewood of Sauk Prairie. My jobs were folding gowns, stocking shelves, opening packages, placing stickers on medical supplies, stocking PPE, breaking down boxes, and taking care of the garbage and recycling. This is a picture of me getting a thank you, saying great job, saying Amanda, great job with helping keep the isolation drawers on Oak stocked. Thanks a ton, Amy and Oak staff. And this is a picture of me putting stickers on supplies. Rotation 3, ADRC Senior Meals. My jobs were getting out trays, labeling lunch bags, putting bingo stickers on the bags, heat sealing the food containers, and washing and drying the dishes. When Project Search is over, I will be working part-time at Piggly Wiggly. I will be living with my parents. I would like to volunteer and sing at the nursing home in Lodi. I've been hired to work part-time at Piggly Wiggly. I'd like to thank the staff at Tower Rock, Maplewood, and ADRC for teaching me job skills so I can be independent. Now that I'm independent, I will think positive and I will work hard and not give up at all. Thank you, Piggly Wiggly, for hiring me, and most importantly, Mom and my dad for all of your support. Emily, you're up next.
Take your mask Hi, my name is Emily Shutt, and this is my Sauk Prairie end of the year slideshow. My support team are my parents, Scott and Tracy Shutt, Patty, my instructor, Lacey, my skills trainer, Shane, my DVR counselor, and Pam, my personal assist cab driver, but so much more. My coworkers for rotation 1 and 2 were Vicky and Judy at the district office, John, Sarah, and Laura at 6-8, and Michelle and Val at Mueller Sports Medicine. Project Search has taught me to be patient. I had to wait a while for an internship to come up, but when it did, I ended up finding the perfect fit. I also learned to ask questions, have better reasoning skills, and adjust well to constructive criticism. For rotation 1, I was at the Sauk Prairie district office. My jobs were sorting mail, including mass mailing, copying and scanning, folding letters, labeling envelopes, putting postage on envelopes, and putting papers into packets and stapling them. At 6-8, my jobs were inserting data into Microsoft Excel, and I also did yard work in their garden. I also worked for the Sauk Prairie High School, and I organized information for their special education department. For rotation 2, I was at Mueller Sports Medicine. My jobs were scanning and labeling employee files and putting Mueller Now article data into Excel. For rotation 3, I was also at Mueller Sports Medicine. I scanned employee files in their HR department, and I organized electronic files for each employee, and I put files from a website and I transferred them to the employee files. When Project Search is over, I'll get a part-time job working in an office. I will live at home, and I will also do some volunteer work here in the Sauk Prairie area. Thank you to my parents, my Aunt Pam for all their support. I'd like to thank all the staff I worked with on my internships, Michelle and Val at Mueller Sports Medicine, and Vicky and the staff at 6-8, and Vicky and Judy at the district office. And now here's Garth.
Hello, my name is Garth, and this is my Project Search presentation. My support team consists of my mom, Carrie Ann, my instructor, Patty, my skills trainer, Lacey, and my DVR counselor, Shane Zertler. My coworkers for rotation 1 was Donna, Brianna, Marina, and Terrell. For rotation 2 and 3, they were Mark, Mike, Ish, and Chris. Project Search has taught me how to be professional on the job. I have also learned interview skills, independent living skills, and skills that will help me work with other people. For rotation 1, I worked at ADRC, so my jobs consisted of serving food to the elderly, counting out the number of bowls and bags I would need for that day, dishing out the food, and then cleaning up and doing the dishes. That's not going to work either. Jeez. For rotations 2 and 3, I worked at McFarland Manufacturing. My jobs were building harrows, pulling teeth. Now you're probably asking yourself, Garth, what does pulling teeth mean? Well, it means I worked as a part-time dentist. No, I'm just kidding. It basically meant the teeth were basically metal spikes about 7 or 8 inches, and it came in a metal rod, so you had to put them into a heater, and then you'd put them into like metal things that where the McFarlane had named it Jaws. Hated that movie. So and then you'd push 2 buttons, and it would pull them apart, and then you would flip a lever, and it would dump them into a water. After that, I would be preparing farm equipment to get painted and then cleaning the facility. I recently got hired at McFarlane Manufacturing on April 5th. When project search is over, I will be working at McFarlane Manufacturing, living with my mom for a little while. I will be going out for my driver's license because I recently passed my learner's permit on Monday. And then I will try and go golfing on my days off. Thank you for helping me learn the job skills and allowing me the chance to meet all the different people that I have had the pleasure of working with. Here now is Ethan.
Come on, dude, come on. Shut up, Zach. Hi, this is Ethan Jacob from Healthcare 2021 Project Search. My support team are my parents, Angela and Sean, and Patty, instructor, and Lacey, skills trainer, Tracy, skills trainer, Shane, DVR counselor. My coworkers are Rotation 1, Gary and Jamie. Rotation 2, Laura and Carrie. Rotation 3, Colin, Jim, Vince, Jess, Mark. Process Search has taught me how to clean and properly sanitize rooms. I have learned how to use barcodes to find products and how to use my customer service skills to help customers at McFarland's. I have also learned skills that help me be independent once I have Project Search. Rotation 1, Bridges Elementary School. My jobs were cleaning the stairways, helping Gary with the tables, vacuuming the rooms, sanitizing all areas of the building. My jobs were, Rotation 2, McFarland's retail store. My jobs were cleaning the carts with a sanitizer, assisting customers, putting freight away, facing and cleaning the shelves. This is what I did at McFarland's. I was cleaning the floors and cleaning the vehicles. And then I also helped, I forget your name. Jordan. I also helped Jordan with helping with putting stuff away. Rotation 3, Ace Hardware Store. My jobs were checking in with the supervisor, putting the freight away in the correct spot, putting away products that wasn't in the correct spot, price checks, and changing the stickers. I've been hired at McFarland's True Value. When Project Search is over, I will work at McFarland Retail, live with my mom and my brother, get my driver's license, save money to buy a car, spend money on things I want. Thank you for Project Search and my family. Jordan, you're next.
Hi, my name is Jordan Shepard, and this is my 2021 Project Search presentation. My support team are my parents, my mom and dad, Amanda and David. Patty, my skills trainer. Patty, my instructor. Lacey, my skills trainer. Tracy, my skills trainer. And Shane, my DVR counselor. My coworkers for rotation 1 at Land's End was Dean. For rotation 2, my coworkers were Gary, Tammy, and Amanda at Bridges. Rotation 3, my coworkers were Carrie, Laura, and Donna at McFarland's. Project Search has taught me how to work quickly and be more flexible at work. I also learned how to manage my time better and take directives without arguing. I have learned skills that would help me with independent living, as well as skills that will help me interview for a job. My jobs for rotation 1 at Land's End were moving packages and boxes onto conveyor belts, quality control, looking for damaged boxes, rotation 2, my jobs were cleaning the break room, sanitizing touch points throughout the building, vacuuming, and setting up and taking down tables. Rotation 3, McFarland's retail. My jobs were sanitizing the carts, dusting the shelves, stocking the return freight, stocking new inventory, and helping out customers. When Project Search is over, I will get a part-time job, and I will live at home. Thank you to my parents, my grandma and grandpa, the coworkers that I had helped me throughout the year.
All right, now it's time to present the diplomas. At this time, we'd like to present with our certificates and your high school diploma. And Ethan and Emily, you'll be getting yours soon. I'll deliver it to your house. And then we have a little token of a pen. So we'll start with Jordan Shepard. Garth.
Now, there are a couple of people that I would like to thank. My mom, who is in the stands over there, she was the one who comforted me whenever I had a bad day at work and I came home upset. There's two people over there I would like to thank. His name is Mike, for being probably the most best boss that I could ever ask for, supportive, caring, cooperative. And then there's Greg, who I would like to thank as well. I didn't get to know Greg as much as I have known Mike, but I really look forward to getting to know him better. Thank you.
Emily? Amanda? And Ethan? Thanks for presenting. I just want to take this time to thank a few people. The school districts, of course, we couldn't do it without you. We have Poynette School District and Reedsburg School District and Sauk Prairie School District. Thank you so much for providing us with interns. Also, Lodi School District. We had an unfortunate situation where the intern didn't finish the year, but they have been so supportive along this entire year and in the past. We also, next year, we'll be having River Valley. We've had Wisconsin Heights, Baraboo. We'd also like to thank ADRC, DWD, DVR, Shane Zertler's our counselor, Insight, TMG, Mark. Mark provides our job coaches. Thank you, Kim, for all your support. And this wonderful human being is my right-hand person, and I couldn't do it without her. I really couldn't. Lacey's amazing. She has been a job coach for the last 2 years, and she's actually a teacher by trade. So she's going back into teaching because she loved it so much here and liked working with students. So she won't be here with us next year, but she's amazing. So thank you. Care Wisconsin, and of course, National Project Search Site, Cincinnati Children's Hospital. This is an amazing program. I love my job, but this is the hardest moment of the year. Yep. Yeah. Okay. This year has been anything but smooth sailing. Due to COVID restrictions, we didn't even have internships for the interns 2 weeks before the program started. These interns persevered. Robbie used that word too, and that's just the word that can really sum it up. I am so proud of so many things. No complaining when we had to move our classroom or wear masks 8 hours a day and deal with the last minute changes because something fell through. They all learned to be flexible and to smile with their eyes. We had several lessons about smiling, and they're like, you can't see my face, what's the difference? And then we took pictures and they saw their eyes. So we would like to take a minute to highlight each of their individual accomplishments.
I'm a little shorter. So this is actually pretty perfect because I was listening to Jordan speak, and I know you were super nervous. You have no idea how much I'm shaking right now. Jordan, you were a latecomer to the program. Your ability to get along with others really shines. We're so happy you joined us at Project Search. Every person that worked with Jordan at different internships just thought, what a great personality you have. At first you struggled with people telling you better ways to do a job, and you thought you knew how to do it your own way. But now you listen, you take redirection, and we are just so proud of the worker that you have become, and we cannot wait to see what the future has for you. So this is a little present from Patty and I. It says, "Journey, take pride in how far you've come. You have come in how far you have come, and have faith in how far you can go." Thank you, Jordan.
Amanda? Come on up. I didn't tell them about this part, so this is all foreign to them. Stand right up here, please. Want to turn around? You began this year so nervous and anxious you weren't sure if you could do your work without a coach. Well, we weren't sure. We were really worried. It's like, can she do this? And as the year went on, we saw that she totally fooled us. As the year went on, she saw the light, and her eyes just began to shine brighter and brighter, and she was just getting so into this project search thing working. This brought a newfound confidence, and now you have great pride in your work and a desire to work independently. We are so proud of you and how far you've come. Good job. All right.
All right, Garth, come on up. There we go. All right, Garth, you've proved yourself to be such a good worker. We challenged ourselves to give you the tools to go from good to great, but you really took it on and did it yourself. Once you got going at McFarland's especially, it was amazing to see how far you went. Throughout the year, you improved your ability to take redirection, and now you keep your head up and keep working even when there are bumps in the road. We're so proud of your employment at McFarland Manufacturing. We look forward to seeing you grow and learn on the job. And I know personally, Garth, that we have been through some big ups and downs, and you are a true success story, okay? And you should be proud of yourself, okay? I'm really grateful I got to work with you. All right, Ethan, come on up, please. Ethan, you began the year a little bit unsure about project search, okay? And you struggled with the confidence, and then you just started having successes on the job. And once that started to happen, we could really see your confidence grow. You've developed such great work skills, and you're capable of doing so much. We look forward to watching you grow while working at McFarland's True Value. And you've already made such big gains in the short amount of time that you've been working there. We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Emily? Emily, you came to Project Search genuinely wanting to become a better worker. She bought into this program 200%. We didn't have to give you a sales pitch, other supervisors realized this and would give you more opportunities and tasks to increase your job skills. They just saw what a worker you were and fed into that. You learned to overcome your distractibility by advocating for yourself in order to get a job done, being fully focused. We are excited to see how far you will take these skills into your future job. Good job.
Well, to piggyback off of Amanda, so how far will you go? You guys have proven to us that the sky is the limit, and we truly believe anything is possible for you. Everyone deserves a standing ovation at least once in their lifetime, sometimes twice in the same day. These 5 fabulous interns persevered and came out on top after such a challenging year. Let's give them the round of applause that they deserve.
Thank you so much. Thank you for taking time to share this wonderful time experience honoring these young ladies and gentlemen. They truly deserve it. It's been an amazing year, and been an amazing year. Thank you so much. And there's food. So we have cake and drinks out in the entranceway. Please help yourself. Stop by and congratulate these young adults. And again, thanks so much for everything you have done for our program this year. Wait, sorry. We have the end of the year slideshow. I forgot. All right, now I got it. Thank you again, and please take time to enjoy your refreshments out in the lobby.